Today, we're diving deep into one of history's most chilling mysteries. Imagine, if you will, a world where the lines between science fiction and horrifying reality blur. A secret so profound, so dangerous, that its very existence could reshape our understanding of time itself. Did you know it's whispered that Nazi scientists, in their desperate pursuit of ultimate power, might have constructed something truly unthinkable? A device known only as Die Glock, the bell, a machine so potent, so utterly beyond our comprehension, that it was said to bend the very fabric of time. Picture this: a massive metallic object, shaped just like a giant bell, hidden away in the dark, silent depths of a secret mountain base. It hummed with a deadly, otherworldly radiation. They said it could defy gravity, lifting effortlessly into the air. They said it could distort time, warping moments and memories. And then, as mysteriously as it appeared, it vanished, gone, along with every single scientist who dared to work on its terrifying secrets. This, my friends, is the haunting story of Hitler's secret time machine, the legendary Nazi bell. Get ready, because history is about to get a whole lot stranger. You know, World War II wasn't just about nations clashing on battlefields. It was a war for something far more fundamental: control of reality itself. Hitler, as many of you might know, had a deep, almost obsessive fascination with the occult. Ancient artifacts, cryptic symbols, forces that seemed to defy human understanding. He genuinely believed that by merging cutting-edge science with ancient mysticism, he could unlock the ultimate weapon, a power that transcended mere weaponry, control over time and space itself. And this wasn't just some fringe idea. It was a deeply ingrained part of his twisted ideology. Fast forward to 1943. Deep within the rugged, foreboding mountains of Lower Silesia, a clandestine project began. Scientists, under the chilling umbrella of the SS Division's Kronos program, started work. Its name? Die Glocke, the bell. Nobody outside the innermost circle of power had any idea what this device was truly for. But those few who were privy to its purpose, well, let's just say they never spoke of it again. Their silence was perhaps the loudest testament to the sheer, terrifying implications of what they were creating. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What secrets were so profound that they couldn't even be whispered? So, what exactly was this Die Glock? Eyewitnesses, brave souls who managed to catch a glimpse or survive the periphery of its operations, described something truly alien. They spoke of a metallic, bell-shaped device, standing approximately 9 feet tall. It wasn't empty. It was filled with a strange, glowing, violet-hued substance, given the ominous designation Serum 525. And this wasn't some harmless glow. This substance, this machine, emitted intense, life-sapping radiation. Imagine the scene. Plants near it would shrivel and wither, as if struck by an invisible blight. Animals exposed to its aura would die within mere minutes, their bodies ravaged by an unseen force. When activated, the machine rotated violently, a terrifying spectacle of power. It was surrounded by a complex web of high-voltage cables, pulsing with energy, and contained pools of swirling liquid mercury. The moment it powered up, it produced a mesmerizing, yet deeply unsettling, violet-blue light. Local villagers, living in the shadow of this secret project, reported hearing an unearthly hum, a low, resonant thrum that vibrated through the earth and made their skin crawl with an instinctive, primal fear. And the whispers, the chilling rumors, didn't stop there. Some claimed they saw it lift off the ground, defying the very laws of gravity. Others, even more unsettlingly, whispered that it would vanish for seconds at a time, only to reappear as if momentarily stepping out of our reality. Just imagine witnessing that. At the dark, chilling heart of this entire project was a figure named SS General Hans Kammler. Now, Kammler wasn't just another Nazi official. He was one of the most enigmatic and frankly terrifying figures within the entire regime. A brilliant but utterly ruthless engineer, Kammler was responsible for overseeing some of Germany's most advanced and secretive weapons programs. He was behind the development of the devastating V-2 rocket and even the revolutionary jet aircraft prototypes. But Die Glocke, that was different. That was his ultimate, most closely guarded secret. As the tide of the war relentlessly turned against Germany and the Allied forces closed in, Kammler simply vanished. Poof, gone. He didn't just disappear. He took with him an entire trove of blueprints, a dedicated team of scientists, and most importantly, the bell itself. Where did he go? The theories are as numerous as they are wild. Some reports suggest he successfully escaped to South America, melting into the shadows of the post-war world. Others claim he was covertly captured by the US under the infamous Operation Paperclip, that secret program designed to recruit Nazi scientists for Allied research. But officially, definitively, Hans Kammler was never found, a ghost, and his disappearance only deepens the mystery of the bell. Now let's talk about some truly strange evidence that surfaced decades later. In Poland, near the ruins of a sprawling Nazi facility, codenamed Der Riese, or the Giant, there stands a mysterious concrete structure. It's known today as the Henge. What is it? Imagine a massive ring of pillars, perfectly circular, imposing. It looks as if it was specifically built to anchor something immense, something that once hovered directly above it. When this structure was discovered, Polish locals, their memories still scarred by the war, immediately recognized it. They said in hushed tones that this was the very spot where the bell had been tested, and their stories weren't just folklore. Scientific investigation later revealed abnormally high radiation levels in the area. Birds, instinctively avoiding danger, steered clear of the site, and for decades, no vegetation grew nearby, the ground remaining barren and scarred. Could this be more than just a coincidence? Then, years later, a bombshell dropped. US intelligence files, declassified under the CIA's Project Paperclip documents, contained a startling reference: a German anti-gravity device shaped unmistakably like a bell. Coincidence? Or the smoking gun of a massive cover-up, meticulously constructed to hide the truth? The implications are truly mind-bending. And speaking of mind-bending, let's connect another piece of this baffling puzzle: Roswell. In 1947, just 2 short years after the fall of Nazi Germany and Kammler's disappearance, a metallic disc-shaped object famously crashed in Roswell, New Mexico. The official story quickly shifted, but many researchers, looking at the Die Glocke mystery, have proposed a truly radical theory. What if it wasn't alien at all? What if the Roswell incident was actually Die Glocke? The theory suggests that Kammler, brilliant and resourceful, successfully transported the bell, along with his secrets, to South America. From there, it was possibly later recovered, or perhaps even tested, by US forces in the remote deserts of New Mexico. Why is this theory so compelling? Because shortly after the Roswell incident, the United States made unprecedented leaps in technology, developing anti-gravity and stealth technologies that were far beyond anything known to exist before 1945. Did the bell's technology survive and find its way into American hands? Or did something else, something truly not of this earth, emerge from that enigmatic machine, influencing our world in ways we still don't comprehend? So, where does that leave us? With 3 leading theories about the ultimate fate of Die Glocke, each one more chilling than the last. First, there's the time machine theory. The bell, in its full operational glory, wasn't just defying gravity or emitting radiation. It created a temporal vortex. It then simply disappeared, not just from the mountain base, but possibly through time itself, jumping to another era or dimension. Imagine the implications. Then, we have the anti-gravity weapon theory. Die Glocke was a groundbreaking prototype, the genesis of advanced UFO-like technology. This technology was then reverse-engineered, perhaps by the US, leading to the rapid advancements we saw post-war. This suggests that what we perceive as extraterrestrial might actually have terrestrial, albeit Nazi, origins. And finally, perhaps the most unsettling of all, the occult gateway theory. This postulates that Die Glocke wasn't a machine in the conventional sense at all. Instead, it was a ritual device, a horrifying tool meant to open a bridge between worlds, tearing a hole in reality itself to unleash forces unknown. Each one of these theories, when you really think about it, is as terrifying as the last, leaving us to wonder about the true nature of power and the lengths humanity will go to achieve it. Some say the bell still exists today, hidden away in a secret vault beneath layers of ice in some forgotten polar region, or perhaps buried deep within the dense, unforgiving jungles of South America, waiting to be rediscovered. Others whisper that it's still running, continuously, silently turning, waiting. Waiting for what? Perhaps one day that unearthly hum will return, and when it does, time itself will tremble once more as the past and future collide in a terrifying symphony of power. Because history, as we know, may not always repeat itself, but sometimes, just sometimes, it loops. This was the Nazi bell, Hitler's secret time machine. Some secrets were never meant to be discovered.